Hello, and welcome to an exciting edition of Hidden in the Universal Vault. I'm Ryan, your host, and you know what? This is a movie and the movie I'm going to show you that I just watched tonight. I just finished this movie a couple hours ago. But I thought to myself, well, it's a Universal film, and the other reason is Columbia is celebrating its 100th anniversary. Yes, Columbia is now 100 years old. And I thought for this milestone celebration, I thought we would go ahead and take a look at the movie released in the late 70s. This stars Robert Redford, Jane Fonda, alongside Valerie Perrin and Willie Nelson. Yeah, the country singer Willie Nelson. 1979's The Electric Horseman. Now, this is actually the image release of The Electric Horseman. So, I kind of want to show that off, though. And I'm going to tell you right now, this DVD release that Image put out is not very good. For one, it's a really old DVD, and literally there's like no play movie function. Instead, you're greeted to the scene selection menu instead. So I kind of wanted to get that out of the way for those that do want to see this. So yeah, what do I think of Electric Horseman? Great movie. I can't really put it right up here, so I'm just going to put it right back over here for now. So, right there. So, let's talk about Electric Horseman. So, the movie stars Jane Fonda the movie stars actually Robert Redford and Jane Fonda. Jane Fonda plays a television newswoman who goes to track down this horseman who, out in Arizona, the movie's set in Arizona. I believe it was mostly shot in Las Vegas. That's what the credits said. So, yeah. So, he's basically, I think his name's Sonny. Redford plays Sonny, and Jane Fonda plays a TV newswoman. I'm not sure who her character's name is. The movie's directed by Sidney Pollack. So, I have covered a few movies by Sidney Pollack with a fantastic score by Dave Gershner, which I did cover a few movies with that Dave Gershner's score is. Really good composer. This is also, I believe, my third Sidney Pollack watch. The other ones I cover are obviously Redford Pollack movies. Out of Africa and Havana I covered on the channel. So, out of those two and this, I thought Electric Horseman was the best of that Redford Pollack collab. But they also collab on other films that were not just Universal. Their first time they collab was a movie called Jeremiah Johnson, but that was Warner Brothers, not Universal. I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. So yeah, basically, it's the story of these two people. Obviously, Jane Fonda has to find out about Sonny, who is a horseman. He rides this sort of... He's a showman, but he's also a guy that lives on the valley, and there's some really nice scenes in the movie. The cinematography is just fantastic. It's really good, though there's a small role with a very young Wilford Brimley, the Liberty Medical guy. So he plays a farmer, rides a big rig, and it's just really fantastic. The scene where Redford's running away from the cops while he's horseback riding is gorgeous. I had chills watching that. Everything about it is good. Let's talk about the reason why it's a good movie, but why I don't think it's a masterpiece. And the biggest problem is, it is super long. Seemed like every Sidney Pollack film I have ever covered on this channel seemed to be a little bit too long. Havana was long. Out of Africa was just way too long. They're good, but they're just super long. But it starts out slow. And, I forgot, John Saxon from Nightmare on Elm Street. Before Nightmare on Elm Street, he plays another businessman who's trying to go after Redford's character. Willie Nelson plays Redford's friend, his showman as well. By the way, there are some songs by Willie Nelson, so it's fine and all that, but yeah, something like that. It is really such a beautiful movie, but in terms of that, I think it's my favorite out of the Redford Pollock movies, but it's just super good, and it's so much fun. The chemistry between Jane Fonda. He basically, Redford also sells cereal now. So he sells cereal, and the cops are trying to track him down because he saw a horse. So they're tracking him down there. The ending is bittersweet, so not going to give away how the movie ends, though the movie does begin with no movie logos. You don't get the Columbia logo, and you don't get the Universal logo. It's just Columbia Pictures, Universal. That's it. Start of the film. Now, Universal did that a lot with a lot of the, I believe a lot of the Hitchcock movies did that. And Columbia Pictures did that once, I do believe. I want to say, the only one I remember with no Columbia logo was a 1970s Man Called Sledge. That had no Columbia logo. So that's the only other movie that does not have that. This does not have the logo. So I want to clarify that right now. But that's really what it is. But I don't really talk much about logos, but I want to bring that up. This movie is just so good. Trying to think, did anybody else do this? Oh, it's produced by Ray Stark, I do believe. I don't know who he is, but it's also made by Wildwood Productions. So I want to say that's Redford's company? I mean, that's Pollock's company, I'm not sure. But it's really, really good. My dad actually saw this in the theaters with his brother back in the day. Yeah, because it came out in 1979. My father was just in his second to last year in the service. So I kind of wanted to bring that up, though. But, yeah, he saw it in the theaters while in the service. And he told me that it didn't work for him. But it worked for me, and it's good. So, like I say, the only complaint I have with this movie is the fact that it's a little too long. And some of the Willie Nelson, some of the Willie Nelson songs can be a little bit, I don't know, strange. But it's kind of fitting for sort of like it feels like a Western, but it's not really a Western. It's more of like sort of a noir Western, neo-Western. I don't know what they call modern Westerns, but it feels like that. But but like I said, keep at it. It gets better. It may be slow at first, but keep at the movie. It flybys a little more faster. So yeah, I also had this movie as one of the nominees for Review 200. For Review 200. But this was good. So it was one of the nominees, but didn't win. So kind of want to bring that up. So yeah, that's really all I have to say about this movie. Like I said, I'm gonna recommend it. I recommend it. If you like both of these actors, if you like Rob Redford, Jane Fonda, check it out. If you like sort of like modern day Westerns, again, I don't know if I would call this as a Western, but I guess, then check it out then. So, yeah. So, that's all I really have to say about the Electric Horseman. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Like I said again, it's slow, but keep at it, guys. You keep at it. It goes by fast near the end of the movie. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about Electric Horseman. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do like the content in the channel, swing on over there, click the subscribe button, click the bell, give it a like. I'm on Letterboxd, guys, so you can check me out on Letterboxd. Give me a follow there. I actually rate the movies and give them what I'm giving them right now. So yeah, that's all I have to say. So yeah, and that's it. And as always, keep watching those Universal movies, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.